SEC facility and you're going out to a small college in the middle of nowhere. What are you guys expecting for the next week?
We're just expecting to hone in as a team, and as a defense, really, we're just expecting to get better. Getting away from all this, and just kind of focusing on ourselves and what we have to do to get better as a team.
When you first heard about it, did you kind of have to look at Milligan College on a map, or did you know where it was?
No, I kind of knew where it was just by driving past it. I don't know the exact location, but I know it's out there in the boonies, though.
It's not going to be a good thing for the team to go up to an area like that. I mean, it's pretty much just football for right?
Honestly, I think it is. I think that this gives our team an opportunity to grow closer. And this summer, we've grown, as a strong unit, this year. And I feel like it's an even closer step that we can take to becoming a really, really great team. And we're going to go there and we're going to focus in on everything that we need to do to get better. And once we come back, it's game time in the Georgia Dome.
As an individual and as a team, how much progression has there been in this defense since the spring? I mean, y'all had some frustrating moments in the spring and some good days and some bad days. And is that still happening, either for you or for the team, or is it getting better?
It's getting better as we go because a lot of guys we're studying together more as a group and getting everyone in together and making sure that we watch film together every single day. And that's something that it takes to be a great defense. Everyone has to be coordinated. Everyone has to be on the right page. And going to this camp, that's something that we're even going to get even better at because we can hone in on those mistakes and eliminate them completely. And once we do that, I feel like we have a great chance of being a pretty good defense.
I know you're a team guy, but how much are you looking forward to hopefully breaking out? I know you've been, there's been some big moments, but for the consistency thing, how much do you have to kind of fight for being too eager about that?
Honestly, myself, I'm not worried about myself this year. I don't really care about anything statistic-wise, any type of award or anything. I'm more worried about this team. I want this team to be a factor in the SEC this year, and I know that we can be a factor. And I believe in my quarterback. I believe in my offensive line. I believe in my defensive line. I believe in my linebackers and my secondary, and definitely my receivers. And I feel like this can be a great team. We just got to continue to come together as a team. And, this year is going to be a special year if we can do that.
How's your mental growth at the Jack position now after playing 4-3 in the last 2 years?
Jack, during the spring, I'm admit Jack was a little bit different, being in space, dropping down in coverages and things like that. But it's become a habit and it's become natural now. And I like Coach Sal said, I kind of have a natural feel for it. And I really like it a lot. I'm enjoying it. And, the more that every single day that we come out on the field, it's just becoming kind of a habit, and some of the calls I don't even have to think twice now, so it's getting really, really easy. And this camp, I think it will help out a lot, and hopefully we'll continue to get better at the position, all of the Jacks, not just me.
Do you think that fits your skill set better?
I think it does.
Talk about as coaches talked with you about playing more consistent, being consistent. How do you develop that?
Developing it, you got to come out to work every single day. You got to come to work as hard as you can, and you can't worry about the last day or a bad play that you might have, like the play before or anything. You just got to come to work every single play, every single snap, and beat your guy. And if you can do that, you're a consistent player.
Jacques, can you talk about just the physical stature of you guys as a front seven? I know that just a couple years ago it really didn't look like this. And I know it doesn't really guarantee anything, but y'all just look a lot bigger.
I think the team as a whole, honestly, looks a lot bigger. Coach McKeever has done a great job this summer, and I don't know if you've seen our offensive line, but they look ginormous, and our defensive line compared to last year looks ginormous. And I feel like we have the ability to compete in the SEC this year in a pretty impactful way, and I can't wait to see what happens.
How much more confidence does that give you? I know it's kind of a superficial thing, what people look like in their uniform. But, when you look around, you see a bunch of bigger guys. Does it make you feel more confident going into the season?
It definitely does, and I really can't wait to hit Atlanta and see what type of income that will result from it.
Jacques, I'm sure that you guys have never gone into a game thinking you were going to lose, but were there times where you went in and just everything's got to go right? We can't make mistakes. We've got to be almost perfect. Do you feel like some of that's gone, like operating on an edge, like no margin for error?
Definitely. I think Coach Sal has definitely played a part in that. Just not only being a perfectionist, just knowing your skill and your craft at what you do. And the best way to become a good football player is just to know what to do, how to do it, and why you're doing it. And if we know that, every single player on the field knows that, then I feel like we have a great chance of being a good football team.
What was the message you got from Coach Sal at the end there in the practice? I know you talked to all of the linebackers.
Definitely. One thing that I grabbed from the message today was we just need to continually, improve. No matter how we feel, no matter how our mind feels, no matter what play buses or what opportunity may come in the game, we just got to be able to, adjust to whatever that's going to happen, especially adversity whenever it's not in your favor.